Hey coaches, what's going on? It's Coach Tim here with another video, guys, and I have a really good one for you today, guys. And this is probably one of the most important videos that I'm going to make before the fall football season start. And I want to talk to you guys about how to deal with your parents. That's right, how to deal with your parents in the program. And listen, I'm going to go ahead and say this. Your parents can make or break the success of your program by how engaged they are with their kids. Okay, your parents can be the single most asset or the single most liability in your program, depending on how involved they are and how much they engage your program. So we're going to get into it. And guys, before I get into this video, do me a solid, like and subscribe to my channel, guys. Go ahead and hit that like button and subscribe to my channel, guys. You'll be doing me a solid. And don't forget, guys, my gift to you, don't forget to download the free Beast Formation Playbook. That's going to be the second link in the description box, guys. And make sure you get that playbook. All right, guys, so let's get into this real quick, because I'm telling you, like, I've been doing this a long time. Been doing this youth football coaching a long time. And I'm here to tell you that if you got the right parents in your program, the right volunteers in your program, you can have a magical season just because of the culture and the chemistry that the adults have around those kids. Or you can have the worst experience as a coach by having parents who don't engage their kids, don't show up to practice. They don't want to pay their registration fees and their league fees and all of that. Your parents can give you a living hell. But guys, I want to just kind of give you a few little tips that will really help you. Especially, and I'm really going to be talking to you guys who are going to be dealing with difficult parents, okay, guys? And I want to tell you how to deal with these parents. Okay, guys, so number one, first and foremost, guys, you want to make sure that you have a parents meeting and you are firm, respectful though, but you want to make sure you're firm and very clear on your standards and your vision for the program at the beginning of the season. You want to let the parents know, what your expectations are, what you're looking, for them to do, different volunteer opportunities for them. You want to go ahead and knock that out. Because if you go ahead and knock that out, guys, it's going to set a strong tone. And also you want to let the parents know your policies about if their child don't show up to practice. If they're, some parents, and I'm going to be honest with you, you're going to get some parents who have kids who are star athletes. And for some reason, the parents feel like their child don't need to show up to practice. They're already, prepared for practice. Prepared for the game. And you want to be able to have the same standard with that star athlete that you do with, little Johnny, who still haven't learned how to get in the three-point stance. You want to have those same standards, guys, because parents, if you give them an inch, they'll take a mile when it comes down to the way they treat you. Some parents will look at you as a bona fide babysitter for their kids. They don't see you as a youth football coach. They see it as an opportunity for them to drop their kids off, and they go about their business to do whatever, see their girlfriend or see their boyfriend, or, hang out, Guys, I can remember a few years back, I would drive my Tundra around to pick up kids, and I have about 10 kids on the back of my truck while parents are barbecuing, partying, just chilling, while I'm getting their kids for practice. And I stay 30 minutes away from my practice field. These parents stay 5 to 10 minutes tops away from the field. And you get parents like that, if you let them have leeway like that, guys, they will drive you nuts. And, I'm going to share one more story with you guys. The most heartbreaking thing I ever seen as it relates to parent involvement is when in our championship game 2 years ago, our bleachers was filled. It's a championship game, right? Our bleachers were filled, our cheerleaders was loud and rowdy and all of that, right? I looked across the sideline at their team. There were only like 2 parents in the stands. Everybody else was coaches. It was just 2 parents in the stands, and it broke my heart at that moment. It broke my heart at that moment that these kids was playing their hearts out against us, and it was only 2 adults in the stands watching them kids play. Wow, we got 200-300 parents out there supporting, our kids. And it's just sad. It's not good for youth football. And I'm very intentional at trying to get the parents involved in these kids' lives, because they don't know how much damage they do when they don't get involved in their kids' life during this youth football process. But anyway, guys, back to the point at hand, or the subject at hand. So guys, you can't let your parents run over you guys. Be clear about what you expect from them, your practice guidelines, volunteer opportunities. And this is going to segue into my second point, guys, and this is a really important one, okay? Be clear on who's in leadership, okay? Because you may get some parents who are these over-involved parents who feel like they can do their own fundraiser. They can, come on the field and do this and do that when they're not certified or authorized to be out there on the field or doing fundraisers that can jeopardize your program. You don't want to do that. You want to be very clear on who's the head coach or the vice president, however your structure is. Be very clear and let them know that, hey, nobody can do this without my authorization, because it can quickly get out of hand. You can quickly, fundraising money start, coming up missing, because everybody and their mom want to do fundraisers. You can start bumping heads with parents, because parents out there coaching their kids on the field when they shouldn't even be out there on the field. Like, you have to be the bad guy sometime. And it's not even really being the bad guy. You have to be the gatekeeper. Because unfortunately, you would think parents would kind of have a sense of boundary when it comes down to, what they need to do, where they need to be. They don't. They don't. If you let one dad on the field to help, you're going to get 5 others out there. And I'm not talking about in a good sense. They're going to come out there and just start trying to coach your practice. They're going to come out there trying to tell you how to run your team. And so it's really important to make sure you're very organized at what you do. Now, I know some of you experienced coaches. Guys, if you've been through this, hit that like button for me, because I know a lot of you experienced coaches, y'all probably already been through this and probably been through this several times. But you have to understand that you are in control. You're the captain of your ship. You can't let nobody else dictate the way that you're going to run your program, because you can easily have a great group of kids, but a terrible group of parents, and it can make your season a living hell, because the parents are not doing what they're supposed to do in regards to making sure the kids are actually showing up for practice, bringing them to games, all of that. So guys, I just wanted to give you this quick tip, and I'm probably going to end up making another part to this video on how to deal with parents. I'm probably going to make another part to this video on how to deal with parents, because it's so important. And I want you to have a successful season. I want you to be a phenomenal coach, and I want you to have fun, and I want your kids to have fun. But I'm here to tell you, your parents can be the most toxic and the most difficult part of the season, if you allow them to be. All right, guys, this is Coach Tim with another video, and don't forget to download free Beast Formation Playbook if you haven't already, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel, guys, Subscribe, guys, man. You'll be doing me a solid, and I appreciate you guys. My channel's growing like crazy. So grateful. Never would have expected this. Help Beast Out You Nation grow. Because, you know, my goal and vision is to help as many youth football coaches win more games and score more points in their league, so you guys can be the standard in your leagues, guys. And I'm not just talking about on the field, but also off the field. All right, guys, remember, be great, have fun, and beast out. Peace.